without a championship.
Oh, this year for LeBron, yes, he's got the best team. And thankfully for LeBron, they're going to win the championship. So let's talk about how they got here for a moment. Because we're going to have plenty of time to preview this series.
Almost past it.
You know what I see floating around me? You guys aren't where I'm at right now, but what I see floating around me? The ghosts of narratives past. He won't do it out west. He's going to LA for the movies. The Blazers present real problems. Oh, the Nuggets have him right where they want him. And my favorite one, this is Kawhi's city now. And guess what just happened? He gentleman swept the conference. The tougher conference, age 35, year 17, no home games, gentleman sweep, gentleman sweep, gentleman sweep. And how does he culminate the final gentleman sweep? With a nearly perfect playoff game. 38, 16, and 10. More fourth quarter points by himself than Paul George and Kawhi had second half points combined in their meltdown against these Nuggets. And reminded those out there that ever had any doubt, oh yeah, there's a rule. There's a few, there's rules, there's death, there's taxes, and there's this. If LeBron James is healthy and you want to win a title, you got to go through him, and he'll meet you at the finals, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, listen, Broussard, they got to win the title, but they're going to win the title, just like they were always going to make the finals, just like LeBron was always going to remind everyone he's still the best player in the world, and the gap between 1 and 2 is bigger than the gap between 2 and 10 right now.
Oh. Look, Nick, just about everything you said was right on the money, except the West narrative. The notion that everybody was saying, oh, LeBron couldn't do it in the West. And yeah, there was a little of that, but you act like, and this is to take absolutely nothing away from LeBron, but you act like he went to the Lakers by himself. Okay, he did just add a top 5 player in Anthony Davis, okay? So this notion that LeBron's in LA by himself, no, it's not, but I'm just saying, we're acting like LeBron just went to the Lakers with Rodney Hood and Kyle Korver and the guy, George Hill, the guys he was playing with in Cleveland, and won the West. No, he added Anthony Davis. Takes nothing away from LeBron. But just that's a part of the narrative, too. Now, LeBron knows the deal. He's right on the money. Nick's right. They're going to win it. But LeBron's right in saying it don't mean jack if we lose. When you've been to the finals 9 times, especially when you've lost 6, getting back means nothing. This, if LeBron somehow didn't win this championship, it would be one of the worst, biggest upsets in NBA history. It would rival the Dallas loss in 2011 as the worst of LeBron's career, if not surpass the Dallas loss. That's how overwhelmingly favored the Lakers are, because they've got the 2 best players in the series by a mile. They've got the most experienced roster by a mile. They've got the more talented roster. They were the better team all year. They're facing a freaking 5th seed from the East. This would be a colossal failure if LeBron and the Lakers didn't win it, and they will win it.
But luckily they will win it. And Brandon, I do think we have gotten to such an odd place with LeBron where we are just glossing over. In his last 9 healthy years, he's made the finals every single year. He just made his 10th finals. That ties Kareem, and it's only behind Bill Russell and Sam Jones, who played for the Celtics in the 60s when there were 8 teams in the league. What he just accomplished by itself before he wins the championship is all time, and to do it in a playoff series where he's averaging 26, 10, and 9, a playoff run, I should say, on 54% shooting should be impossible for anyone, let alone a guy with almost 60,000 career minutes, Brandon.
Yeah, but isn't that the debate? But isn't that why, why this is even a discussion? It's not about what LeBron said in this moment. It's about the discussion over his entire career. When you look at all his accolades, 4-time MVP, 3-time champ, 16-time All-NBA, 16-time All-Star, you can go on and on and on. There's so many accolades. And for him, it's always about, can you win a championship? Like this chase to 6, chasing Michael Jordan. So when we look at this, I really think we got to look at it in the lens of like breaking down his entire career. 10 times making it to the finals, that's not the mission. Is it great? Yes. Is he one of the most consistent athletes that we have ever seen? Yes. But LeBron James, and this is not a knock on him, he should be proud that he's put himself in this position with his hard work and then his approach to the game and his approach to life. But LeBron James, he should be 5-time, 6-time champ. And I think that's what we need to take this discussion, because anything outside of that, I don't think we can put him in the category of Michael Jordan. Now, if he wins this one, now we're talking like, okay, there's no discussion, because I do believe with AD, and if AD stick around, I think they can get another one. And if that happens, he's the greatest of all time.
Sure. Oh, he's already the greatest of all time, but sure.
I guess
don't
I'll throw
agree.
it to you, Nick.
Slow down, Nick.
No, I just don't. Look, if he wins this one, which he should, he'll be 4-6. So it's fine, but I don't think it really moves the GOAT conversation one iota. I don't think, Nick, honestly, not one person from the Jordan camp is going to say, oh, 4. Well, is that more than 6? No. Okay, then I'm not moving. You're not going to move one Jordan person over, and I think it's kind of foolish to think that you're going to.
Then Kareem's the greatest player ever. Then stop it. Then stop it. Because Kareem's got the same number of firsts and more skits. Kareem's got 6 rings, and he also went to the finals 4 additional times. And Kareem's got more points. And Kareem's got more MVPs. And oh, okay, he's got 6 league MVPs.
Most of them.
Sure, he's just got 6 league MVPs more than anybody. But nobody makes that argument. I am not going to spend this morning counting the rings. It is an old, trite argument. Because Michael Jordan, the statue that still exists in Chicago outside of the old United Center, do you know what it says? The greatest to ever do it. That was put on there when he had 3 rings. Because folks watched him and were like, damn, he's just better than everyone. But Magic's got 5. So what? But Bird's got 3. Shut up, Jordan's better. But Kareem's got 6. Russell has 11. Doesn't matter, Jordan's better. That was the narrative in 1994 when he had 3. The idea that when LeBron is about to win a title with LA, and folks can gloss over the fact, Broussard, that the narrative was, oh, he's no longer that focused on winning. He's focused more on his family being happy and movies and the TV shows and his new version of Plinko with Maverick on NBC. That was all out there. He's focused on Space Jam. And now he's going to win the title. And because it's the only card you have to play, the only card they have to play is 6 rings. 6 rings. I don't know. Listen, 6 rings. It's the only card left. Because wait,
that's not the only card. You're talking about Michael Jordan.
Right.
Well,
I mean, when you're right, when you talk about Jordan's statue outside the United Center, you're right. After 3 rings, people knew this is the greatest we've ever seen. It's not just about the rings. I look at Michael Jordan's game versus LeBron James' game, and I say Jordan's better. Jordan did not have any weaknesses. I don't want to diminish LeBron at all, but there's weaknesses. The free throw shooting, the mid-range jump shooting. Now he's fitting into the system better as strictly the point guard, but those are things that are weaknesses. I can't point to one weakness in Michael Jordan's game, and no one can.
Handle was a little weak when Nick Anderson ripped him, but we don't count that.
Did his handle ever hurt?
It doesn't count.
Did his handle ever hurt?
They lost that playoff series
That really was
to the
a
Magic,
weakness?
but that doesn't count. Yeah, I mean, they lost that playoff series. They lost. And he quit
let
twice.
Let LeBron take a year off to go play baseball and see how he comes
he'll just
back.
keep playing his sport.
Or football.
No, he won't quit and rest. He won't. No. He'll just keep playing his sport, keep making the finals, and keep making the Jordan folks look sillier and sillier. That's all he'll do. Just 10 fun.
And with that, we finally settled the LeBron-Michael Jordan debate. It took a while, but we
Propaganda's a
finally
power.
got